What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are back with Series 1. We are in the autumn season now, and we have another festival playlist to do. And first off, as always, we have the photo challenge. Photograph any modern rally car at La Gran Caldera volcano. Now, a modern rally car, you just go to your cars, and you go to filter. And then you go to Modern Rally, there it is, and you pick, well, I only have two, but you pick the one you have, whichever you like. And if you do not have one, go to the auto show here, buy new and used cars, when you travel there and you can buy one. Or you go to the car collection, you can also buy cars here. But then you should know what you want and what a modern rally car is, because you can only jump to the manufacturer here. If you go to the auto show, you can filter like we just did in this car screen. You filter by modern rally and you pick a modern rally car. And the volcano is, hold on, I am already in the photo mode. The volcano on the map is located fairly far on the top here. You can see the telescope here nearby. We see Caldera here, and there's the volcano. You also see La Gran Caldera here. So yeah, it's this area. And then we take a picture of the giant mountain. And that gives us an emote. Great. Just kidding. It also completes the photo challenge, and we will see each other with the next challenge, which is with Forzathon Weekly Challenge number 1, Own and Drive a 1969 Volkswagen Class 5 1600 Bug, the original Beetle modified to operate off-road. I have already bought it. You can get it at the auto show, so that is pretty easy. You just need to buy it. It is also very inexpensive at 60,000. You should be able to get that. And that completes chapter number 1 in just a moment. Here we go, and that completes the chapter. Or so I hope. It doesn't say it, but it does. Or does it? Come on. Do I actually need to drive it? Maybe we actually had to drive it, really, not just pick it. And that completes chapter number 1. There we go. Then we have chapter number 2, warm up the engine of your VW Class 5 bug before the races by earning 500,000 skill score. Now luckily we don't need to do that in one go, but I still have one tip regardless. Do the car masteries. You can do these with the points you earned previously, so if you haven't played previously that kind of sucks, but obviously you don't need to do the wheel spin. I just wanted to unlock it all. And getting these improves the speed at which you generate a lot of these skill points. And basically what you want to do then is you want to mix and match skills, you want to destroy stuff, you want to drift, you want to get speed skills, jumping skills, whatever it is. Just drive through the map. The map is obviously huge and there are a lot of opportunities to get a lot of points. And you will have 500,000 in no time. Also do some special skills like smashing a cactus gives 1,000 points, or in this case 1,150. It also has a massive multiplier that it goes up to if you buy these upgrades, because normally the multiplier goes up to 5 only. So this is certainly a good car to get to 500,000 skill points. Obviously we are at a ×10 multiplier now. So we only need 50,000 instead of 100,000. And getting 50,000 really isn't a big problem. Especially with the other skill that we unlocked, which allows us to have one crash and not lose our skill streak. Obviously here we don't have very much to smash or to get, so it kind of pays off to chain some drifts at least, so that you don't lose the streak. And here we can get some wreckage skills. We're up to 40,000 already. Get some more wreckage skills, and we can obviously combine that with drifting into the things to get sideswipe skills, you get landscaping skills. And you can smash some more cactus here. Smash stuff in general. Get another tree out of the way, get some drifting skills. Get another cactus. And another drift. And then we are at 50,000. And now we stop, and that completes with 500,000. Obviously we now did it in one go instead of over time, but you can do it over a period of time as well, so if you can't do that in one go, that's not a problem. Just get several skill streaks. That's not a problem. So that completes chapter number 2. And then we have chapter 3, the VW Class 5 bug was modified to compete in a Score International Class 5 1600 races. Take it where it belongs and win 3 cross-country series events. Now, cross-country are the green ones. If you don't have very many green races, that's because you haven't unlocked the Baja story part. So you should probably do that first, but you should have like a few regardless, but I'm not entirely sure anymore. You should have some available. And all of them count. Just pick whichever you like. You can use custom races as well. The difficulty doesn't matter. Just make sure you use this car and you use these green races. And that's really all that matters for this. And we will see each other after the 3 races, because that's going to take a moment. And then we have the VW Class 5 bug is perfect match for Mexican terrain, so go and find the fastest ways across it by earning a total of 12 stars from Trailblazers. Sorry. Trailblazers are on the map found by deselecting everything and then just pick the Trailblazers. That's the easiest way to do it. And then you just pick whichever you like. Note, getting 12 stars means you can just do it 12 times and earn 1 star, or you can do it 4 times and earn 3 stars, or whichever other way you want to do it. Just pick whichever one you like or suits you, or you still have to complete. And tuning the car will help, because obviously it gets a lot faster. And we will see each other with the stunts next. So next up we have a danger sign. We have a mountaintop one. It's, well, on top of a mountain, which kind of makes sense, I guess. And our restriction is A800 classic muscle, and we need to reach 1230.3 feet. And classic muscle, obviously you go to your cars, you go to change car, and when you pick a classic muscle car, you go down the list. That was classic rally. Where's classic muscle? Did I not see it? There it is. And then you just pick whichever you like. And in the best case scenario, you obviously tune it to an A800 racing, because the faster your car is, the easier it is to reach the actual requirement. Let's see if we can do that. We get a pretty good run up here. and a pretty straight run.
You've arrived at your destination.
And we should reach 1230. Now the ground is going so far down that it really shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, 1500, that wasn't too bad.
Please, 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 please.
And we will see each other with the next stunt. And next up we have a speed trap. We have the drag strip one, which is probably one of the easier ones. And basically because you just need to go straight. And we need to reach 200 miles an hour, and we need to do it in a 998 rated or S2 class Ferrari. Now if you don't have a Ferrari, you should buy one. Easy, right? And well, obviously you can then tune it to a 998 rating, or at least make sure it's in the S2 class, and we'll see what we can do. I start on this ramp because, I don't know, I like starting on this ramp, and this should not be an issue unless we hit the traffic, which is entirely possible. This is going well. 200 and what was it? 28? More than enough for the seasonal objective. And maybe the speed zone will challenge us, but this was not too bad, I would say. Jump was alright. The other challenges were alright as well. This week, pretty doable so far, and I'd say we jump to the speed zone. And here we are with the speed zone. It's this one, Rio Fuerte. And it's 125 miles an hour that we need to reach in an S1 class modern supercar, and I'd say we check if we can do that. I have picked a Lambo, as you can see, and we will see if that is enough. 125, obviously quite a lot, but we should be able to reach that if we don't completely mess it up here. And yeah, we get 128, but it was fairly doable.
Have you thought about how you'll celebrate when you 3-star all these speed zones?
Basically, what I would suggest when you do this is make sure you don't go too hard into the corners, because that also means you have to brake down further. Make sure you go kind of slow in, fast out, so to speak, where you brake a little bit earlier and then just manage to go through faster. And then also manage to pick up the speed again, and that should really allow you to get 3 stars. And that finishes the challenges this season. Everything else is just doing races and stuff where there is really not a whole lot to show here, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you can do the challenges as well, and until then, farewell.